Hello everybody and welcome to another episode on the NovaCraft server. I'm Barbicyanide and I'm happy to have you here today. Today we are going to be doing some pretty cool things. You probably have noticed a significant change on what is behind me, my giant nether portal. It is definitely changed. We have done a bunch of work on the nether portal, what is holding it up. The middle area here, I have done a ton of stuff. Let me give you a little flyover of everything. Actually, we're gonna look at it from the top here. I've added a little pond up here so that we could get a waterfall coming down. Really liking the new stuff that we have added. There's actually something around the corner there that I'm super duper excited to show you guys. It took me quite a while, but you know it's one of those things that just looks super cool, so I can't wait to show you that. But first, we're going to talk about everything else. We got this nice waterfall that goes to the top to the bottom, supplies the pond, or whatever you want to call it, down there. I've got a walkway down from my portal. I actually finished the portal design that I was wanting to be able to have it elevated and kind of suspended by the new chains. I think that looks super cool, and then I wanted to change the actual block that is that makes up this this plateau thing over here. I don't know exactly what to call it, but to get you a closer look, I got this idea from one of the people on the server. His name's Vorplex. He did this kind of thing last season on in his base underneath his portal. Really liked the idea, so I decided to kind of try to copy it. I still think his turned out a lot better. Mine is just super random. First time trying this out, but yeah. Going back up here, I've kind of created a super grassy area over here. I wanted to transform it from the typical MESA landscape that was traditionally there. I wanted to change it to grass to have that kind of foresty field, and I eventually want to try to transform everything just to be able to have a nice grassy area because I like the grass. And I know you're asking yourself, Barbicyanide, if you like grass so much, why didn't you just build your base in a plains biome? Well, that's a great question, and I'm not going to answer it. I just decided I wanted to build in the plains biome. The MESA biome. I've never built in the MESA biome, so thought I'd give it a try. But I wanted to bring some of that plains biome action out here to the MESA. So that's why. Anyways, carrying on, I want to show you guys the void pool, if you will. I'm sure you've seen it in other places. I know Iskal builds these things, but I turned in the old village, the old villager farm breeder into a void pool. I think it looks pretty cool. Probably could have gone a little deeper, but it's already 7 levels deep, which is actually 14 blocks deep. So that's pretty deep if you ask me, but I think it looks really cool. The blue is the first time I've seen the blue done. I've seen like blue or purple and green, because Iskal does green, and then I've seen purple before, but I really like the blue. And then obviously I have my beacons going through, giving me all my power-ups. I do have build videos of all of this, so we're actually going to jump into that right about now. So hopefully you guys enjoy the time lapse of all of this. I spent a lot of time on it. I'm gonna try to get you through really quick so we can move on to other things in this episode. So catch you in a minute. welcome back. So that was the Nether portal build, and the area around it. I'm really liking it. I know I said I wanted the kind of a plains biome, but that's not really the case. I'm going more so for an oasis in the mesa. That was my original goal when starting this season, was to have this awesome oasis in the middle of the mesa that you'd just be flying along. If you were flying along in the mesa, I don't know if you'd be flying around along in the mesa for any reason, but then you just found this place, and it's just a super cool oasis that has all of this greenery that's really not green, unfortunately, but it looks really cool, and I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, it's just an oasis in the mesa. So that's kind of the idea of this whole thing. So I'm really liking it. It's turning out really well right now. I want to continue this theme elsewhere and kind of keep some of the cliffs on it, but kind of have some overgrown grass on the back. Kind of making it really feel like you've just hit a spot in the middle of the desert that is kind of not really supposed to be here, but it's awesome that it is, because it is, you know, it has so many awesome things. By the way, check out this texture pack. It makes the glass borders disappear. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, that looks super cool. I mean, you can kind of see more of the bottom in this, but I really like that. This texture pack is really cool. It doesn't really do coarse dirt very well. That's what all this white stuff is. It's not snow. But yeah, anyways, I've got a little project that I want to do right now. Oh god, I'm in the fire. What we are going to be doing, we're going to be building a new shop. That's right. And guess what kind of shop it is? Your favorite kind of shop. A slime shop. That's right. Me and Scruffy Cat have been working hard, digging a deep hole. And I mean, it's a deep hole. It goes all the way to bedrock. Obviously, if you've ever built a slime farm, you know how deep it is. But we've been working hard, digging this hole, and it's been pumping out the slime. That's right, we have so much slime. I actually have 2 shulker boxes full of slime here. And I'm just looking for a spot to place a shop down so that we can start making the money off of this gooey, sticky stuff. So I think over here, Vorplex's shop is very, I don't know, it's just the positioning. I don't really want to put it to... Wait, no, right here. This is actually a really good spot. I think this would be a good spot. We got to figure out what we're going to be doing here. All right, I'm liking the idea of this spot right here being where the shop is located. Yeah, I think this would be a good area. It's not too far from the Nether portal, just right around the corner from my book stand here. So yeah, I think this right here here's a really good spot. So let's real quick, and then I'd say that's probably like really close to 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 blocks diagonal. Looks like it's about a 10 by 10. All right, let me get this area cleared out real quick, and we'll get to building this shop. All right, everybody. So this is the slime shop. Yeah, it's looking cool. I really like the slick, kind of modern looking design with the smooth, like gray concrete on the walls, and then the green windows. I think it really gives off that real slimy vibe. Then you got a big, giant slime cube up top, lit up on the inside with the shroom block, with the shroom lights. I think that looks pretty cool. Kind of just decided to add some chains for some pizzazzing the entrance. But then you walk in here. I kind of like it kind of brings it in because it was feeling a little big, to be completely honest. But this brings it in a little bit, kind of gives it some detail. I really love the chain. It's such a cool new block. But you come in here and you got your slime balls and your slime blocks, and I need to whittle them down to only 16 and 32 layer stacks. But first, before I actually forget, we have to do something very, very important. I don't want to forget this. Boom, boom. Boom! There we go. Paid for the shop. Good to go. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining this episode today on the NovaCraft server. I was glad to have you here, and it was definitely awesome to show you all the super things that I've been doing on my base, the nether portal, and the terraforming to make my base kind of look like an oasis in the Mesa. And then joining me also for making the slime shop here. This slime shop is pretty sweet. It's gonna make me and Scruffy Cat some good diamonds. We're probably gonna get some good money off of this. I gotta post it in the Discord so that my other server mates know what's going on. I really love these void pools. They're so cool. But once again, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of NovaCraft. I hope to see you on the next episode, and I will catch you later.